Hello, my name is Tiffany Nebeker, and my topic is family dynamics and patterns in Pakistan. What does the future hold for Pakistan, and why should you care? The future of Pakistan's family does not look too bright, or should I say, not much brighter than it is right now, in my opinion. Males are seen as the dominant figure in the Pakistani culture, so the focus in the family is not on widespread growth for all members, but primarily on the males and making sure that they succeed in life. As we have learned in the book, Malala this semester, as a female in speaking out, let alone being educated, led to many trials and tribulations for her family. The reason that you should care about the family dynamics and patterns in Pakistan is because this is an extreme example of dynamics in one family in one faraway country. But looking at the dynamics and patterns in your own country within the families that reside there could lead to learning about how and why they may act the way that they do, whether that is good or bad. My reason for the topic that I have chosen is because I am a marriage and family studies major here at BYU, Idaho. Family is universal. We all come from a family, no matter how big or small it may be. What are dynamics and patterns? Dynamics are the forces or properties which stimulate growth, development, or change within a system or a family or process. Patterns are an example for others to follow, such as traditions. Within the family realm, this does refer to traditions, guidelines, morals, and examples that you were taught by that create who you might become. According to Cultural Atlas, families in Pakistan come from a multi-generational home. This way they can survive economically. The elite families consist of nuclear families, so father, mother, and children. It goes senior male, then senior female, and then the children in terms of who is in charge. Families are more associated with the senior male's family. They actually move in with them, and that is how a multi-generational home becomes. Marriages are typically arranged by the family's elders, and marriages are seen as the parents' responsibility. Typically within the Pakistani culture, they do marry someone within the extended family. There are limitations of the family. So even though there is a high fertility rate in Pakistan, doesn't mean that they do have a lot of kids. So as we have learned throughout the semester, males are seen as higher ranking more than women. So each family in the Pakistani culture wants at least 2 sons. And as the number of sons increase, the number of contraceptives also increase. Because as soon as they have their 2 sons, they're wanting to stop their family. But if there are daughters, we see little to no contraceptives because they want their sons. So women in Pakistan, as we have learned, they are given a low status in society. In the Express Tribune, there was an article published in 2017 about the treatment of women in Pakistan. It stated that there was a law that was trying to be passed in 1961 that if a man said, "I divorce you," 3 times to his wife, then they were divorced. Luckily, this practice was banned by the Muslim Family Laws Ordinance. The article continues on to discuss why other countries' women have a higher social status. They state that this is because of the female participation in the labor force, which Pakistan lacks. So to conclude, families are extremely important to me. In the proclamation to the world, there are a lot of examples. A few of them are: family is central to God's plan. This does not mean that it is centered around the parents or the males, but everyone has an equal opportunity. Husband and wife's role is to rear their children in love and righteousness, to teach them to love, to serve, and to be law-abiding citizens wherever they live. Successful marriages and families are established and maintained on principles of faith, prayer, repentance, forgiveness, respect, love, compassion, work, and wholesome recreational activities. In these sacred responsibilities, fathers and mothers are obligated to help one another as equal partners. And in the very last paragraph, which I love, we call upon responsible citizens and officers of government everywhere to promote those measures designed to maintain and strengthen the family as the fundamental unit of society. Families are extremely important to me, as well as to you, especially when we step back and look at the dynamics and patterns that have occurred. It is possible to change the patterns from good to bad and bad to good. Each way does take effort and determination. We can advocate for the family by talking positively about the families we know, including our own. Thank you.